Cirno is the strongest character in the entire Touhou series, and I am not joking whatsoever. Cirno has a power no other character has. She breaks the meta. No, I don't mean that gameplay-wise. I mean that series-wise. She breaks the very rules that Touhou's built on. First off, Touhou 7. The only Windows-era character that returns is Sakuya. Or at least she would have been if Cirno didn't show up. Cirno was used to mislead players in the demo, which had the first 3 stages, into believing the game would feature a mix of old and new Touhou characters, when in reality, the only old Touhou characters that showed up were Cirno and Alice. After a grand return in Touhou 9 and a small appearance in 9.5, there was darkness. Until Touhou 12.3! Okay, so for new characters not in 10.5, we get Mei Ling returning from 7.5. Fair enough. And then we get Sanae, Suguaku, and Utsusho, 3 extremely powerful and important characters to the series. Alright. But then... Cirno! Why? Well, the game was originally intended to have other lower stage bosses like Rumiya, but Cirno was the only one who ended up being made, and so she took her place in the ground fighters. But okay, so Cirno's appeared a bit more than everyone else. What's the big deal? Well, here's the thing. ZUN doesn't bring back characters just because they're popular. They need a reason to come back. It's why Flandre had no speaking parts for over 15 years, and why Alice still hasn't said anything in over 10 years. But you know who breaks that rule? Cirno. ZUN wanted to make a game to tie into his fairy manga. Okay, so the logical step would be to make the 3 fairies from the manga playable characters. Nah, this is Cirno's game. Why Cirno? Because she's popular and funny, that's why. Cirno doesn't need a real reason to be there, she just is. Touhou 14 brings back the human village and bamboo forest, but no characters from Touhou 8. But it also brings back the Misty Lake and... Cirno! So Cirno's the only returning boss aside from Sakuya in Touhou 14. After a quick performance in 14.3, we get Cirno's return in Touhou 16. Now, Touhou 12.8 was meant to tie into a manga about fairies, so there's a bit of context there. Touhou 16? Nah. Cirno's here because she's popular. This is Cirno at the height of her power. Cirno is the strongest because she consistently breaks the series conventions and keeps coming back, oftentimes in major roles. Even recently, Touhou 18 happens because Reimu sees a Cirno item card, and decides that all the cards have to go. So, in a world where we're still waiting for characters like Alice, Flandre, and Satori to reappear in newer games, Cirno will most likely always be around. Happy Cirno Day. Here's to the strongest fairy.